It's mission time. Is this battle against Mushroom Cloverfield going to be a success, or an Attack on Titan style slaughter? Let's find out. Based on how they set this atmosphere up, it kinda seems like they're preparing for the latter. They're making this seem like a very serious deal, and I really like that. And also the little detail of the traffic lights having the extra kaiju light, just so cool to see. Speaking of, it's cool to see Kafka finally get his shot. This is what he's been working to for 5 episodes now, and he's gonna have to find a way to be useful, which he does. His cleaner skills come in handy, and he's able to diagnose weak points and reproductive organs and where the core is on these kaiju. And I don't know if it hit anyone like it hit me, but just hearing "you done good, bud" was like really heartfelt, especially knowing how hard he's worked to get to this point. But there's a lot more going on here than just Kafka. We have a new horn dog captain. We have Ichikawa and Iharu continuing to build the rivalry up, and it was cool to see that just flipping different types of rounds can make a big difference in a fight, especially when you hear Hoshina say Ichikawa has Shinomiya type potential, so I'm really looking forward to see if that's utilized or capitalized on later on. We see the vets are kind of talking crap early on about these recruits not knowing what to do, and then Shinomiya just shows up all of them, and then for the rest of the episode they're like, oh wow, this group of recruits is actually insane. And the way Shinomiya reacts after Kafka praises her, I'm thinking she's got a crush. And speaking of leading ladies in this show with relationships with Kafka, Mina was clearly showing off for him. She wanted to show, hey, if you want to stand by my side, you need to get to this level. And she went totally overkill on this kaiju. But it makes sense. Hoshina explains exactly that to Kafka, and then we get that funny moment where he's like, okay, well, are you on her level? And he's like, not really on that way, but maybe a little bit better close combat. And Hoshina is so sick. The way he just tears through that kaiju with his sword, you don't even see it, and it's just diced up, is so sick. Hoshina continues to be the coolest character in this show. Every episode, he just gets cooler and cooler. And in proper formatting of a show, we get to end on a cliffhanger where we see essentially the anti-Kafka from a couple episodes ago, the kaiju who's pretending to be a human. We see he's ready to fight. So episode 7 is gonna be nuts, and maybe next week might be a bit of a slaughter. I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. And finally, here's the shoutouts from last week to everyone who commented on the video.